Good morning, everybody. Look how beautiful it is. Our bull terrier doing our entire walk today, hands-free. This is also the first time I've worked with her. Josh has done all the amazing training prior, and now we're starting the transfer over to me. Good girl. We're working on heel right now. If you've watched my prior videos with other dogs, you'll know I explained that heel is our command for walk nicely with me. The literal meaning is their head is at the level of your heel. So she's actually trained to follow me and use my left leg as a reference. We're doing this hands-free because all of our training is on the e-collar. So if her head moves out of that heel position, whether it be too far forward, lagging behind, drifting to the side, I can use my e-collar, and she has the knowledge now to bring herself back to heel position. This is what makes walks so enjoyable. There's no pulling, no lunging, no barking, no constantly eating stuff off the ground. It's just a nice walk with your dog following you. Of course, you can pick up the leash if you're in a place with leash laws or just for that extra layer of safety. But for this video, I thought I would show you what's possible with our e-collar training. Okay, she is really doing amazing. It's been slow and steady with her, but guess what? They all get there. They all get there. So I'm really happy with her heel. Let's see what happens when I stop. She stops with me. Very good girl. Now, if she would have kept going, it would have said, oh, I might wonder if she's not paying very good attention to me. That would give me justification to click my collar and bring her back and put her in a stay or back to heel if we were still walking. Good girl. Let's practice that stay. Stay. Good girl. That's probably one of the hardest things that she's had to learn here, is that somebody can tell her to stay, walk away, and she actually has to listen. She was under the impression that if we weren't touching her or holding on to a leash of some sort or bribing with a treat, she didn't have to listen. And she really didn't understand that we can have influence now at a distance thanks to the e-collar. And that's what makes this training so great, is that it is reliable outside, off leash, at a distance. I don't know if a squirrel might come running by. I need the confidence that I have control in those moments, and she's actually going to listen. So she's putting herself in a down when I said the word stay, because that is her coping skill for the stay. The stay is so difficult for her that she says, I might as well lay down to cope with the situation because it's so hard for me. She's a dog who's not used to having her movements controlled. In fact, she's used to controlling other people's movements. So she's used to pulling on the leash. She's used to corralling people around the house, running up to them, right? So we're flipping the roles here, and we're saying there's benefits to this training, but guess what? It means you actually have to listen to me. Once you're listening to me, we're gonna go start doing stuff together. Let's practice the recall. The recall is clutch. The recall is so important. She's broken out of her fence multiple times, been on escapades where they didn't know where she was, so we need that off-leash recall with her. We train it with the word C-O-M-E, and we pair it to the tone right here. It beeps by her ear, works up to a half a mile away. We've trained her that when she hears that, she runs to the person calling her. Okay? Watch this. Willow, come. That's my good girl, Willow. There she is. That's my baby girl. Wow, that looked easy, but let me tell you guys, when we first started recall training, she was running anywhere but to the person calling her. She was running the way, she was running over there. She would get halfway and turn around. So the fact that she's coming to me and actually staying is amazing. You're seeing the progress we're making in the training, right? So we train it to mean come and stay, not come and leave, come and jump, walk away, just come and stay. And now she's waiting for the next instruction. I could release her to go have free time. I could put her in another stay command. We could go back to our walk. But the important thing is that she is waiting. Okay, that's my good girl. Let me show you how we get her into the walk. To get her into the walk, I'm going to give the heel command and tap my tone. Heel, tap the tone a couple times, and she locks in. And then we're off on our walk. Beautiful. Love it. Oh, she's doing so well. Stay. Nice job. It's really nice to see her listening to that stay on the first try. All right, I'll go ahead and release her. I'll go ahead and release her. Willow, break. That's my baby girl. Good job. All right, another thing we've worked really hard on is thresholds. No busting in, no busting out. At this point, it should be a default for her because we've been practicing it so much. So I should be able to open this door. Notice she doesn't assume it's hers to go through. In fact, she's doing what she thinks I want, which is putting herself in a down, and she's waiting for the release. Break. Good girl.